Oh, internet is on the Malik Aaron. Sorry it's late, but had to do some things. And today's review, it's review time, is yet another horror movie remake. And this one involves about a horror movie icon. So let's recap. We've done Freddy, we've done Jason, we've done Jigsaw, we've done Leatherface. I guess you can consider Death as well, considering its Final Destination, but I don't know. So who's left? Who else is there? I mean, Charlie from the Gallows? No one remembers him. No one even saw that movie. I don't even know. I mean, I know there's going to be a new installment of this series coming out this Halloween. It's Halloween. Just laying out there. It's Michael Myers, not Mike Myers. Okay, completely different people. Yeah, we're doing Halloween, but it's not the original, or it's not. We're not even talking about the new one. We're talking about the Rob Zombie version. Yeah, this thing, Halloween from Rob Zombie. Yeah, and I got the unrated director's cut too, which makes it even better. Ugh. So let's wait, hold on, let me read this. I'm reading this right. Oh no. Oh. This movie was I think it's distributed by a company I will not say because they do not deserve any mention because they're horrible people. You should guess who that is. I'm not going to put it in the video or like in the description because they're dead. And I'm glad they're dead because I'm glad the company's dead because it's a long time company. But we're not talking about that. We're not getting to that. So let's read the back of the box. Sorry about the image. Can't censor that. Well, this is not going to get monetized anytime soon. Ugh. So Rob Zombie from The Devil's Rejects reinvents the ultimate slasher classic, unleashing Michael Myers for a bloody roller coaster of a rampage like fans have never seen, including a retelling of the original story that unfolds at a breakneck pace, as well as a chilling new introduction that finally reveals the secrets behind Myers' disturbing childhood. Halloween breathes new life into one of film history's most terrifying tales. It'll leave you speechless, says Bloody Disgusting. If you read, you already heard one of the problems that a lot of people have with this movie, and that is, let me repeat it. A chilling new induction that finally reveals the secrets behind Michael Myers' disturbing childhood. There's a problem right there. They did a Darth Vader, they did a Star Wars prequel, and decided, you know what? The mystery behind the character, you know what? Screw that. We're gonna go back when he was a kid. That way, he becomes more relatable in some sick way. And it only just ruins the character, to be honest. Like, it ruined Darth Vader. I mean, like, no one wanted to see Darth Vader as a whiny, spoiled little brat and a real creepy teen in the prequels. No one wanted to see that. So why would anyone want to see Michael Myers, this, there's supposed to be this terrifying dude be like a kid, and that way we can see what happens. Well, what happens is not all that surprising, really. He lives in a family filled with stereotypes. I mean, horror movie stereotypes. You got the drunk dad, the abusive dad, the drunk mom. Excuse me for being crude. The slutty sister. They're a bunch of stereotypes. They're a bunch of cliches that have been used so many times. Hate to be real crude, but that's what it is. And I think that's why you see the picture. I'm not going to show you to it again because I don't want this getting, I don't want this video getting flagged. So anywho. So Michael has a rough childhood, has a terrible family, it's being picked on, bullied. So Michael decides to take it to his own hands. And at first he starts killing animals. Reminds me of something that happened recently, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh well. So he starts killing animals, and then I believe one of the school people were just like, this is concerning, because I think PETA or some animal people, they kind of like what this movie did, the message, if you start if you're killing little animals, that's step one of how to become a murderer in real life, murdering people. That's what they said. And of course, if you know the story, murders his whole family. Mother, father, sister, dead. I think there was another person in there too. All dead. Except for his baby sister. She survives. Everyone else, no. And so obviously he is put in, prison, because, he murdered his whole family. Where else do you think he was going to go? You really think he was going to go to juvie? That's way too low-key. This is murder, so this is different. So he's there, and he meets, I forgot his name, Lucius, played by Malcolm McDowell. And I think, and a lot of fans agree he was a great choice to play this character, because he's a therapist, and he's trying to help Michael, be the only one, is in the hospital. Of course they have to make everyone in the hospital, all the nurses look like jerks who don't care, and to be fair, in real life they kinda act like that too. I'm not saying all of them. Per news stories and whatnot. Let's not get into that. Yeah, so they made Malcolm McDowell's character the only one who really cares about Michael. So 15 years later, that baby sister of Michael's, Lori, she's a teenager doing teenage girl things, being very perverted, doing a thing with a donut. I shouldn't have said that. This video is so non-advertiser friendly to the extreme. I mean, this is the unrated director's cut, so I'm just telling you what happens. So yeah, she's, had, obviously, a new family and whatnot. And Michael, he wore a mask, and he hasn't talked at all. And, but after a while, he just snaps, kills everyone that's, near his way. So, nearly everyone in the movie, in a little place, he escapes. He goes through moments, kills people, and he finds his old mask and puts it back on. He's gone on his little rampage. Just like Michael, just like Michael Myers did in Halloween. And then more stuff happens, more, killings. Pretty cool killings. They finally find Laurie. Well, Laurie has like a friend who's important in the sequel, which I will review sometime. I don't know. Besides, that movie's not good. And it's pretty terrible. It has her friend, one of her friends, and like, it's Halloween night, obviously. And of course, this movie's called Halloween, even though it was released in August, which makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Anywho, Michael, like, basically kidnaps, drugs Laurie, kidnaps her, and then, like, he shows her that, she's, his sister, and she's like, oh, well, and then they have a nice little fight, and, in the end, like, they're like, I think they're in, like, a swimming pool, an empty swimming pool, I don't know, and then, like, they fight, and then Laurie literally shoots Michael point blank right in the face, and that's how the movie ends, which starts screaming, blood all over the place. That's how it ends. What do I think of this? Well, it's not, again, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. It's not quite as bad as other horror movie remakes, but it's still not the best movie in the world either. I mean, what they did with Michael is like, it's in between, like, what they did to Freddy, what they did to Jason. Freddy, they changed him too much and it killed the movie. Jason doesn't need to be changed at all because he's Jason. Michael Myers is somewhere in the middle, where they change, like, his origin, but Michael Myers is still a killer, and you don't really need to change that all that much. He's not personality based. He just kills just to kill. So his reputation isn't too tarnished by this movie. The acting is it ranges from good to bad to garbage. In terms of the scares, because this is a horror movie, there's some somewhat effective jump scares. Most of them just cheap, like real cheap, and that's just, ugh. I don't like when horror movies do jump scares like so cheaply, just like out of nowhere. Like, someone's walking, a dog barks, and then, like, they're supposed to be scared, and I'm just like, really? That's the best you got? Ugh, I hate when they do that. What I really like what they did with Michael, I didn't mention this, was, like, in the original, the John Carpenter version, he's, you look at him and just like, oh no, it's a big dude with a William Shatner mask. That's a real fact. But in this movie, like, he looks a lot more intimidating. Like, if you saw the old Michael Myers, you'd just be like, oh, bye. When you see this new Michael Myers, you are running for your life and you are not looking back. That's another thing I really like. I really like, what they did. Overall, if you like Halloween, or if you like just Michael Myers in general, you might like this. If you're a fan of the original, you're not gonna like this very much because it changes a whole lot. But if you just don't care and you're just watching a movie for Halloween, then sure, go right ahead. Personally, for me, I'm going to give it 5.5 out of 10. Yeah. 5.5 out of 10. Not the greatest movie in the world, but not the worst. So at least it has that. Ugh. So that was Halloween from 2007. So next review. It's a Nickelodeon movie, but I mean, like, most Nickelodeon movies are just kind of below the bar in terms of quality. But this one is actually really good. So good, and won an Oscar for Best Animated Feature. Mainly because in 2011, Pixar dropped the ball with Cars 2, but we don't need to talk about that. What we are doing is Rango. That'll be the next review with Johnny Depp. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. I will see you all next time. I am out.